1,000 miles. Then have charter.
Hello, this is Hans Speedway 1 Yankee Charlie, 5,000 feet, clear for the R916, request to fly.
Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I am taking a very special and somewhat interesting flight. Today I will be flying from Kuala Lumpur to Phnom Penh in Cambodia with Cambodia Airways. The airline is unique itself, but the aircraft is even more unique. I am flying an Airbus A319 today, so I'm taking the KL bus from Kuala Lumpur Central to KLIA. Cambodia Airways operates from KLIA Terminal 2. It's very rare to fly anything beyond AirAsia from KLIA 2. So apart from AirAsia, only a handful of airline operates from KLIA 2, including Cambodia Airways, Air India, Cebu Pacific, Jetstar, and some others. So the land side of KLIA 2 is a huge shopping mall. So from the bus to the check-in counter, it was a very long walk for me. Today, I will be checking in from row P. So now it's time to head to row P. Here's the check-in counters for Cambodia Airways today. The counter seemed pretty empty, then I realized it's a very small aircraft. They only have 150 seats in economy. But still, the counter looked quite empty, so I was expecting some empty seats inside. The check-in process was not very smooth for me today. They do a lot of checks for a Bangladeshi passport holder. They asked for all my documents, my papers, my office papers, and they asked me to count my dollars. Then they took a photo of me and sent that to Cambodian immigration police. After getting a green signal for them, they made me sign a paper saying if they decline my entry into Cambodia, the airline won't be responsible for it. It felt quite hostile, however, no complaints for the airline is a rule from the country. So I will be flying back from Kuala Lumpur to Dhaka on this flight, and the video will be on my channel very soon. If you don't want to miss that, don't forget to subscribe. My baby Airbus A319 just arrived from Phnom Penh, and in 1 hour, she will be fully ready to take me to Cambodia. Time to board the aircraft. As I'm sitting at the back, I was supposed to board first. However, I chose not to. I usually enjoy staying at the airport and seeing the airplanes and board the aircraft at the last minute.
This is Captain Speaker from Flight Deck from Cambodia Airways. Welcome on board KR782 to Phnom Penh Takeoff. With me on the point today is Buses on Cambodia, and back to destination. We're going to take about 1 hour and 40 minutes. We'll be climbing to an altitude of 37,000 feet. Airline weather is forecast to be partly cloudy, and destination weather is also cloudy as of now. Before this, and I came back to with the latest weather information in destination. We are ready for the flight transit time, just waiting for the cargo loadings and some formalities to be completed. That should be on our way to any content. So in the meantime, super airlines enjoy the flight. The cabin charge today is Ms. Milan, and shortly our team will provide you with the more information about the safety and success information. So the best we wish you have a good flight. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. This is your crew in charge speaking. My name is Marlene. Welcome aboard Cambodia Airways, flight KR782. Today to International Airport. Today's flight time will be 1 hour and 35 minutes. This is a non-smoking flight. Please do not smoke cigarette or electronic cigarette on board. To avoid the interference with the aircraft navigation system, please switch all your portable electronic devices with data transmission functions such as mobile phone to the flight mode. And also, please do not charge the electronic devices with the mobile power bank throughout the flight. On behalf of Captain Mr. Paul Moore and the entire crew, we wish you a pleasant flight. លោកលោកស្រីនិងអ្នកនាងកញ្ញាដើម្បីសុវត្ថិភាពរបស់លោកអ្នកក្រុមបាហុនៃការនឹងបង្ហាញពីគោលការណ៍សុវត្ថិភាពក៏ដូចជាឧបករណ៍សុវត្ថិភាពដែលមាននៅក្នុងយន្តហោះដោយសារគោលការណ៍សុវត្ថិភាពមានភាពខុសគ្នាទៅតាមប្រភេទយន្តហោះសូមលោកអ្នកមេត្តាយកចិត្តទុក properly adjusted. Do not inflate it until you leave the aircraft and exit for the red heads until you put the red exit signs on both sides of the aircraft. There are 8 exits, 2 at the front, 4 in the middle, and 2 at the rear of the cabin. Carefully. Interference with any of the safety equipment carried on board is not often under the aviation regulation. ឥឡូវនេះក្រុមបាហុនៃការយើងខ្ញុំនឹងធ្វើការត្រួតពិនិត្យពីសុវត្ថិភាពនៅក្នុងយន្តហោះសូមលោកអ្នកបំពាក់ខ្សែក្រវ៉ាត់សុវត្ថិភាពឲ្យបានត្រឹមត្រូវតម្រូវមកឯកៃត្រង់បាត់បន្តិចតម្រូវដែលអ្នកចាំពីបុគ្គលិកអ្នកនៅបើសិនតែមកអួតឡើងដើម្បីសុវត្ថិភាពរបស់លោកអ្នកសូមមេត្តាបិទគ្រឿងអេឡិចត្រូនិកគ្រប់ប្រភេទដែលអាចជា flight mode នៅក្នុងកំឡុងពេលធ្វើដំណើរសូមអរគុណ
My aircraft is slowly taxiing towards runway 14 right. The flight wasn't very full today. I had 2 empty seats next to me. However, a Chinese guy decided to just hop onto my seat and start talking with me, which I didn't enjoy much because I love to see outside and take videos. The crew seemed really nice and this was time for takeoff. Bye bye Kuala Lumpur. We'll see you in 8 days. Right after the seatbelt sign going off, they started handing out snacks. This is a Malaysian snack mix and a bottle of water. For a 1.5 hour flight, it's a very decent snack. However, a hot cup of tea or coffee would make it even better. As I was enjoying the sunset from the aircraft, the cabin crew started taking preparation for landing. This was a very short and sweet flight. I really enjoyed flying with Cambodia Airways, and we'll give a summary after landing.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are approaching Takeoff International Airport. The expected arrival time is 10 minutes to 7 in the evening. Once again, we would like to explain our sincere appreciation to you. No matter you are flying for pleasure or business affairs, Cambodia Airways is always here with you. Ladies and gentlemen, our aircraft is standing now. We will suspend the cabin service. Please hold on to your seat and fasten your seatbelt, sit back upright. Secure the table in front of you and open the window shades. Your carry-on luggage will be placed in the overhead compartment or completely attended to the front of you. And please be reminded to take care of your personal belongings throughout the flight. Thank you.
ครับที่เป็นมาตรฐานสมบูรณ์ Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be landing shortly. Please make sure that your seatbelt is clearly fastened. Thank you.លោកលោកស្រីនិងអ្នកនាងកញ្ញាយន្តហោះរបស់យើងបានធ្វើការចុះចតមានអាកាសយានដ្ឋានអន្តរជាតិតេជោវេលានេះគឺម៉ោង 6:45 នាទីហើយយន្តហោះក៏កំពុងធ្វើដំណើរឆ្លងទៅកាន់កន្លែងចំណតសូមមេត្តាបន្ទូសម្ដែងរបស់លោកអ្នកដែលសារការគឺចុះជាធម្មតារយន្តហោះបានចំណតនឹងកន្លែងចំណតហើយភ្លើងសញ្ញាបំពាក់ខ្សែក្រវ៉ាត់សុវត្ថិភាពត្រូវបានបិទសូមត្រួតពិនិត្យសម្ភារៈរបស់លោកអ្នកឲ្យបានត្រឹមត្រូវមុនពេលធ្វើការចាក់ចេញពីយន្តហោះនិងសូមប្រុងប្រយ័ត្ននៅពេលបើធ្វើយកសម្ភារៈខាងលើជាថ្មីម្ដងទៀតយើងខ្ញុំសូមថ្លែងអំណរគុណដល់លោកអ្នកដែលបានធ្វើដំណើរជាមួយក្រុមហ៊ុនអាកាសចរ Cambodia Airways ហើយសង្ឃឹមថានឹងបានជួបប្រទេសសាជាថ្មីម្ដងទៀតក្នុងពេលដែលឆាប់ៗខាងមុខនេះសូមអរគុណសូមជម្រាបលា Ladies and gentlemen, we have now landed at Techo International Airport. The local time now is 6:45. The aircraft is still taxiing. Please remain seated until the fasten seatbelt signs been off and be careful when opening the main compartment. Also, baggage may have shifted during the flight. Before you leave the aircraft, please check all your personal belongings, especially inside the seat pockets. Once again, we would like to say thank you for flying with us, and we're looking forward to see you again soon. Have a pleasant stay, and goodbye.
Pính dần.
Welcome to Techo International Airport, Phnom Penh, Cambodia. So a new country on my list and a new airline as well. It was very nice flying with Cambodia Airways. The ticket price was $180 for one way from Kuala Lumpur to Phnom Penh. Considering the price, they could have added a little extra to the service. However, it wasn't bad at all. The highlight of today's flight was the cabin crew. They were really nice, very swift and professional. The immigration at Cambodia was very difficult on me, so that made me quite tired. If you have enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to press the like button and do let me know in the comments. Thank you. That's all from today. I will be flying back from Siem Reap to Kuala Lumpur with AirAsia and from Kuala Lumpur to Dhaka with US Bangla Airlines. So if you don't want to miss those videos, you should subscribe to my channel right now and let me know how do you like my videos. If there's any way I can make them better or improve myself, I will definitely take notes from you. Thank you very much for watching. See you next week. Bye bye.